Hi again. Thank you everyone for tuning into the channel again. You are first absolutely amazing. We're not going to talk about the topic. Let's talk about you. I love you guys so much. You're extraordinary, excellent, amazing, beautiful beings, and I just want to continue to share that love with you. Today's motivational topic is communication is key. Communication is everything. We do not want anything without communication. We don't want relationships. We don't want a job that has bad communication. We don't want family that have bad communication. We need, it's such a necessity for us to have communication. So I hope that this video gives you a better understanding of how important communication is in our daily life. I love you all and I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe to the channel, share, and I love your comments. And thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. Okay, so energy is everything. Everything. Do you hear me? So if energy comes, it's not biased. It's not positive or not. It's just energy. It comes. Now how you use it is when you change whether it's positive or negative, right? So you have the power to change the energy. So when you receive the power, when you receive the energy, you also have the power to use it either way that you want. Do you see that? I welcome all energy, because if it's negative energy, you best believe that I'm going to turn it to positive energy. All energy is worth something. So if you're giving me energy and you're a hater, it's going to empower me to fuel me to do better. Do you see that? I'm using gas cash. Come on now. We're talking about people that want to say something about you, people that have an issue about you. It doesn't really matter, because you know what? That energy that you're giving me, Kool-Aid, hey love, that energy that you're giving me, I will use it. Guys, I love you, love you, love you, love you. You don't have any idea. I was slick. Hey Slick, I was sick yesterday because I couldn't come on and talk and motivate you guys. I was in my bones. I had this thing ready and I was ready, but it didn't happen. But you know, we're not going to focus on that. I just want you guys to know how much I love you, that if I miss anything, I'm like, come on, I got to get on. And I heard you guys messaging me like, Candy, what happened? Like, I'm here. That's why I gotta say, today I'm here, and trust me, I wanted to be here yesterday too. But what I missed yesterday was I missed coming up to just tell you how much I love you guys. You guys tap the screen, share live. I'm telling you, I love you. Thank you, Kool-Aid. Yes, Harlem. Yes, I want you to feel like who you are. Do you get me? I want you to feel like who you are. Not what people want you to be, not even who you pretend to be. Thank you, Wanai. Thank you. Yes. I appreciate every gift I do. You allow me to help other people. I love you. Yes. I'm telling you, Sleazy, hey love, hey queen. I want to tell you that I love you, your authentic self, you and your mistake, every single way that you are, everything that you feel like is imperfect, everything you feel like you want to change, just everything. I love all those bits and pieces of you. I do. And it gets me when I'm not able to have you like feel it. You know what I mean? It just makes me like, I need you. Let's just put it that way. I need you. I need to love on you, and I need to just always tell you how much you're worthy and you're valuable and you're extraordinary. Okay, fine. I always gotta start off with that first, because it's like, let me just get this off my chest. I need you to love on me. Yes, Nola, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, because we need each other. You are extraordinary. Thank you, Nola. Thank you, love. Communication is key. Communication is key. When we deal with communication, a lot of times we don't want to, because it takes a lot of effort. And we spoke about this before, that communication, thank you, Nola, communication takes a lot of patience. When I'm not able to communicate, it's not a reflection on who I'm trying to communicate with. It's a reflection on me. No, Candy, but no, that doesn't make sense, because if they have an attitude and if you cannot communicate with someone, it's not a reflection of them. It is a reflection of you. Now, this part that we get into, we don't really want to think about it because we come to a place where now I got to be accountable for something, right? I got to be responsible for something, because if I can't communicate with somebody and you're telling me that that has to deal with me directly, communication is key. So communication deals with you. If you cannot communicate with somebody, it doesn't have to do with the person that you're communicating with. It doesn't have to do with them. It has to do with you. You on the inside. And we love going through life dealing with scapegoats. Most of us have a scapegoat life. Yay. All right. So communication is key. Communication doesn't have to deal with the person that we're trying to communicate with, but it directly has to do with us. And we don't want to deal with that part, because now I got to step into some type of accountability. Now I have to step into a place that I am responsible for how I speak, how I listen, how I respond to people, and how I react to them. I'm responsible for that. I don't want to deal with that. So we don't deal with that. Why? Because we don't deal with it because we're so used to living that scapegoat life. What scapegoat life? Everything that happens to me is because of this. And everything that happens to me is because of you. And the reason why I'm not getting what I need is because of that and this. And we're so used to pointing to different random scapegoats. Our scapegoat could be our mother. Our scapegoat could be our father. Our scapegoat could be our childhood. Our scapegoat could be our past. Our scapegoat could be our previous relationship. Our scapegoat can be ourself. Yes, Yogi. So we live a scapegoat life. You know why? And we think it's okay because my mother did, and my father did, and the generations before them did. I'm doing this because we were dealt with slavery. I can't do this because the color of my skin. I can't be in the right relationship because my mother and father was in the wrong relationship. We have, come on, Jersey. I love when you guys comment because we all can help each other. I'm telling you, we all have a place where we can start pointing fingers. But we spend so much time pointing fingers. Come on, yo. So I'm using a scapegoat for everything. We go in our life and when we start living this scapegoat life and always pointing the finger at somebody else, we use that energy and giving it to whatever we choose the scapegoat to be. And as we're giving these things that energy, guess what? We are losing time. We will go our whole life, wasting our life, wasting away time, wasting away energy because we're always dealing with a scapegoat. Yeah, stop. You're making a mistake and you're expecting a different result. You're doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And that's the definition of insanity, right? But now we come to a place where we know what we're doing, we know it's happening, but we just want to keep pointing the finger at everyone but us. Right? It's not my fault, but now you are of age, now you are mature enough to be able to make your own decisions. So how is that goat the reason why you have not achieved your goals? How is that goat the reason why you are not dealing with life in unconditional love? How is that scapegoat responsible for the abuse that you're allowing in your life because you feel like you're not worth it? I want to say something to you, king and queens. It's more than that. Your life is so much more than the scapegoat that you're living. The scapegoat life that you're living wasn't promised to you. I don't know where you found that. I don't know what you're used to, if it's traditional, if it's something that you've seen, that you learned from someone else. I don't know who told you that you're supposed to be living a scapegoat life. What you're supposed to be living is life, and that more abundantly. That's what I'm talking about, my king and queens out there. I don't care where you came from. I don't care what your story is. All I need to know is that you're breathing. And if whoever you choose to be represented represented as, whether it is a king or a queen, whatever you choose to be represented, that's all I need to know to tell you that you are promised life and that more abundantly. So we're living this scapegoat life. And that's not who you are. I said that I'm a Cancer, yes, at 71. Awesome! Yes, thank you, Native. Keep it up. Yes, yeah, I'm a Cancer. I'm born July 8th. Okay, so you're living a scapegoat life, and that's not what was promised to you, so stop. That's what I'm saying now. I've been through a lot of things and stuff like that, but now you're in things that you can control now. All right. So now I have things that I'm able to control things in my life, so I can't blame that thing anymore, because now I am the creator of my life. I can't speak of, Candy cannot speak of, I can't speak of when I was a child growing up and what my mother did to me anymore, because now I'm of age. Now I'm out of the house. Now I can make my own decisions. Now I can make my own world. Now I can make my own life. But because that's going to take some effort in me overcoming the things that the scapegoat is. There we go. We're living a scapegoat life because we have never come to a place to overcome the trauma that we have experienced. Because all the scapegoats are the very thing that we haven't got over. It's the one thing that we say, man, if that never happened to me, I could have. Man, if I didn't experience that, this would have happened. It's the very thing, come on, right, Nola, that part. It's the very thing that we don't want to face, because then we got to take some accountability about it. Thank you, Jay Moore. Thank you, love. We got to take some accountability about it. So what we have to do first is we got to be able to face that goat. Go, what, Kelly? You sound crazy. We got to face that very thing that it was the trauma in our life and recognize it for what it is. That's what I'm going through right now. Come on, Kool-Aid. You're going through it now, Kool-Aid, because you understand that there's something more than what I'm living. Come on, Surfer Chick. These are tears of healing. There is something more than I'm experiencing today. There's something universally that's calling me to greater things. As much as I try to stay low, as much as I try to just be undercover, something keeps uprooting me out of the ground. I'm trying to stay in this hard place, because this hard place, even though it's hard, it's easier because I know what's coming. I know that I get kicked. I know I get stomped on. I know I get talked any type of way. I know I get disrespected. I know what happens, but at least I know what's coming. But Candy, you're asking me to come up out of this ground that I know. I know the soil is dirt. I know it's not dirt. I know it's not soil. I know what I'm living in. I know I'm rooted in dirt. I know dirt has no nutrition, no minerals. I know there's no value in the dirt that I'm rooted in. I know that. I knew that when I started growing my roots here, Candy. Leave me. Kool-Aid, I know my life is worth more than I am allowing because of my trauma. Come on, Kool-Aid. You have come to a place to recognize your worth and saying, I'm not going to do it. But those people where we was in a place at one time that we was rooted in dirt, and it said, I don't care if it doesn't have minerals. I don't care if it doesn't have nutrition, but it's killing you. It doesn't matter. I like it here. This is where I stayed. I'm staying here. Tortilla, I love you. Thank you, Joker. Thank you, Jay Moore. So no, I'm going to uproot you out of these things. I know that it feels like it's more comfortable to deal with the suffering because you know it's coming, but you would rather deal with the pain that you know is coming than to deal with the unknown. You would rather deal with the hurt that's coming, the abuse that's coming, than deal with the unknown. Thank you, Jay Moore. What? Yes, you would. Not even understanding, come on, Dragon Tales, not even understanding to come to a place to be able to see that maybe there's something that is mine behind this door. Maybe there's something mine that's on the other side. Maybe the grass is greener. Maybe I've been in this grass so long, I feel like this is life. But maybe the grass is greener. And maybe not. Let me get to another level and another step and not just say maybe. The grass is greener from the other side because I've been promised some things. I've been promised some things from my Father that told me that I would live that life and more abundantly, that spoke blessings over me, that spoke promises over me. So you don't gotta guess anymore. Don't stay in the don't be feared of the unknown. Don't be scared of the unknown, because the unknown has already been spoken. The promises have been spoken in your life. So stop fearing the very thing that's already yours. It's already yours. I got something for you, my king and queens that I love so much. The grass is greener on the other side when it comes to your destiny. The unknown that you're living in fear about, false evidence appearing real, is false because you're believing maybe the grass isn't greener on the other side, but it is. Because of who your Father is. So we're talking about communication, and communication doesn't have anything to do with who you're trying to communicate. It really has to do with yourself. And it's something that is hard for us to understand because we don't want to come to a place of accountability. We don't want to be responsible for anything. That's why we're so used to living this. I love you, Jen. We're so used to living. Curtis, I love you, King. Welcome forward, love. We're so used to living this scapegoat life. That's why when we deal with communication, we blame the person we're trying to communicate with, is because we always gotta blame somebody. When we live that scapegoat life, we always gotta have a scapegoat around to say it's your fault. Right? So that's why it's hard for us to communicate, because when we're living this scapegoat life, every time we communicate and it doesn't work, we always point the finger to the other person. I'm trying to teach you something here so you could begin to live in a happier life. What are you saying, Candy? It's not about the person you're trying to communicate with. It directly has to deal with you. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It directly has to deal with you. When you cannot communicate, you make your life more miserable. You make your life harder. It's not about them. Oh, well, you can't talk to me, so what? This is who I am. Well, guess what? You're not able and open enough to receive the blessings of people that are around you. Thank you, One Eye. Thank you, love. Thank you, everyone that's gifting. You're not able to receive the blessings that are around you because you keep blaming and pointing to everyone else. It's always ego. Come on, Jay. It's always someone else's fault. There's so much pride in me. It's smiles. Yes, love. It's so much pride in me. There's so much. I've been dealing with scapegoats so long that it's you. That's why I can't communicate right. You need to check yourself, because this is who I am, and the Most High made me this way. Why haven't you found the right relationship? Why aren't you walking in your goals? Why aren't you being the person that the Most High created you to be? So I'm not understanding. You're saying, well, he made me like this. Well, he sure enough didn't, because if you're shutting every door that he's opening, then you're operating in something that is not him. I'm going to say that again. If you're shutting every door that he is opening and you're not going through the door that he's allowing that has blessings, but you're shutting every door that he's opening, then you're not operating in him and who he has called you to be. He has called you to be in a place to communicate with people easily. That people can come to you and confess some things because they feel it's a safe place, even if they don't know how to communicate. When you are a great communicator, you do not choose who you want to communicate with. When you are a good communicator, you don't pick and choose who you want to communicate with. We say communication is key, but it's key to a happy life. It's key to living your destiny and your purpose. We need, thank you, Mona, we need great communication to be who we've been called to be. I literally went through this yesterday. I couldn't. Come on now. Yes, Native, thank you. I literally went through this yesterday. I couldn't be the blame no more. I can't change no one, only me. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Amen. Yes, Holy Spirit, speak through her. Come on, Shauna. I want to be a great communicator because I'm not going to shortchange my destiny. Let's deal with self. I'm going to be a great communicator because I'm not going to shortchange my destiny. I am going to have everything. Do you hear me? You got to say that, King and Queens. I'm going to have everything that's laid up for me. I don't want to leave one thing behind. I ain't leaving nothing behind that is laid up with my name on it. You better hold that thing, because I'm going to take some time. Maybe I got to take some time to make some room for all of it. But you best believe I'm going to make room, because I've been through some things and I didn't just suffer for naught. I know that the word says the suffering at this present time can't be compared to the glory that shall be revealed. I want all the glory, not some of it. I don't just want to suffer through some things to get a piece of what I suffered through. Yes, Yogi. You cannot be a leader without being a great communicator. And you need to be the leader of your life. Thank you, Yogi. You need to be the leader of your life. Come on, Kay, say it. These are tears of release. It's tears of strength. As you cry these tears, Kay, I want you to say, I am going to take everything. So great communicators cannot pick and choose who they want to communicate with. They understand that they need all communication. Yes, thank you. Yes, Miles. They understand we need all communication, because I got to get to what's mine. I'm going to take everything. So I have to cultivate myself. I have to grow into being a great communicator, because I want all that's mine. So you're telling me you're not communicating with me efficiently because of me? No, it starts with me. It starts with you, King. It starts with you, Queen. At the end of the day, you have to love yourself more. That way you can love people better. So because I love myself more, I have to be a great communicator, because I want everything that's laid up for me. I don't want to miss any. I missed enough doors. Come on, is there anybody out there that's with me? I missed enough doors already that open. I don't want to miss no more opening doors. I don't want to miss no more blessings. I don't want to miss anything that's for me anymore. I come to a place to understand who I am, my value, and my worth. And I know that this life is a blessing. So I'm going to live in this blessing that has been promised to me. Come on, Rose. I'm not allowing. Yes, Native. I got 3 more subscribers. You guys keep going. Thank you, love. Snap. Yes, love. Oh, thank you, boss. Thank you. I appreciate you no more and not settling for less. Come on, Smiles, than that. I ain't settling for less, because I'm worthy of it. I'm worthy of what has been promised for my life. I'm done hearing from everybody what my value is. Now I'm going to value myself, because I'm going to make sure it doesn't change. You allow people to begin. Tortilla, you just subscribed. Yes. Thank you, guys. Yay. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna remember and see the value in myself, and that way it doesn't waver. Because when you start relying on people to let them tell you what your value is, their value for you starts wavering. One day you say no to them, your value goes down. Then you do something for them, then your value goes up. Then they woke up on the wrong side of the bed, so your value goes down. Now today they woke up on the right side of the bed, and now their value goes up. I'm done with this wishy-washy, valuable, invaluable stuff. I know who I am, and I'm going to walk in who I am. I ain't going to let anybody tell me any different than who created me say that I am. I'm not going to do it anymore. And it's not too late. I got to tell somebody it's not too late. I don't know who that is for. The Most High wants me to say it to you. It is not too late. He wants me to say it to you. It is not too late. I do not know who that's for. Somebody needs to hear that. I hear excuses. I hear, no, I'm getting too old. I hear age. I hear situations, maybe relationships. I hear bank accounts, financial. I hear a lot of things, location. I hear a lot of stuff right now. But he wants me to tell you, it's not too late. Yes. The Most High doesn't work on time. So why are you worried about it? The Most High does not work on time. So why are you worried about it? If he doesn't work on time, he could do the very same thing that you've been wanting for 20 years to happen in one. He can do anything. You hear me? I think it was for me. I've been on the verge of giving up. Come on. Not today. Do you hear me? Thank you, Lord. Come on now. Not today. Do you hear me, Kool-Aid? Not today. Do you hear me, King out there? Not today. Do you hear me, Queen out there? Not today. Not on my time. Not on the Most High's time. It ain't your life to give up on. Let's go there. Let's get to that part. Let's get to reality. Kool-Aid, my king and queens that are out there, it's not your life to give up on. Your life is not your own. There is things that are laid up for you universally in your destiny that you have to achieve. It is in your purpose. It has been written before you were created. So I don't want to hear anything about giving up. It's not going to happen because it's not your life to choose to do it. You are so much more than that. We have come to a place, listen to this, we have come to a place, this is why we're here, this is why we want to give up. We have come to a place to be like the strongest, come on mister, to be like the strongest animal in the earth, which is the elephant. We've come to be like the elephant. Our destiny, our purpose is so strong, but we have been beat down so much. We have been chained so much. We have been disciplined so much. We have been broke down by physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse. I'm going somewhere. A spiritual abuse. We have been broken down so much. We are like the elephant that is in captivity. We are like the elephant that is in the circus that has been trained to live a certain way. We have worn chains so long. When you put a chain on an elephant and you whip it and you hurt it and you do all these things to train it to live in a captivity, to live in chains, when it lives like that for so long, elephant never forgets. We never forget. That's why we deal with those scapegoats, Nola. When the chains are removed from the elephant's feet, they still stay in the same position. Psychologically, they feel like the chain is still there, but it's not even there anymore. And that's what we do when we always rely on, come on, mister, on scapegoats. The chain is no longer there. The goat is already dead. But psychologically in our mind, we are still attached to that thing. And it's nowhere near us. Come on. Thank you, Most High. Come on. Do you hear what I'm saying? We are like the elephant. And the reason why I said the elephant is because you're strong, king. And you're strong, queen. You just forgot about it. That's why I said your life isn't your own to give up. You just forgot about your strength. Somewhere along the lines, you lost hope. Somewhere along the lines, the mirror that you're looking at is not the same. But I'm here to tell you that strength has not left. That every trauma, every experience that you went through, you speak about it this day because you've overcome something. See, I need you. Thank you, love. And you will continue. I'm speaking this encouragement to you, king and queens. You will continue to overcome. Why? Because greater is him who is in me. Come on now. Greater is him who is in me. Greater than that abuse, greater than that dysfunctional relationship, greater than your job, greater than society, greater than this world. Greater is he who that is in me than this world and everything that comes with it. Greater is him who is in me. That's right, Yogi, in me. I'm not talking about my brother, my sister, this one, that one. I said in you. And you better believe it. You better not give up. Because if you have the most powerful thing in existence having your back, then why give up? That's like you standing before your adversary, before your enemy with a whole army, and it's just them. And you say, you know what? Never mind. Here you go. Take it. That's what we do. We stand before our enemy, and the way he's greater is him who is in me. Come on, Smiles. No more abuse. You better do that. Believe it in your spirit and walk away from that thing. The tears are tears of freedom, love. Tears of freedom. Yes. It is like a stepping before a battlefield, and we have one enemy, one person. And we're looking at that one person, but that person, that enemy, is looking at you, and they don't just see you. They see thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, soldiers in an army standing behind you. You don't even see what's fighting for you. You don't even see the angels in the background. You don't even see them fighting for you. You're standing before them and your enemy sees it. That's why they hate you so much. You don't even see it yourself. And you just like, here, take it. I give up. And they're like, wait, what? Why are you giving it to me? Wait, what do you mean? They thought they were going to be beat, but we give up and we have everything. We have everything. And we say, here, take it. I give up. I don't want. And they're like, do you see who's standing behind you? Do you even see your army? I don't want this because they're going to come get me. You can't even see it. We have been so distracted in our mind in this world to not even see how strong we are, like the elephant. I'm here to remind you today. I'm not going to give up. Come on, Shauna. I'm here to remind you today of your strength. I'm here to remind you today of who's fighting for you, of who has your back. I'm not worried about the friend that betrayed you. I'm not worried about the partner that you had that cheated on you. I'm not worried about the people that said, I love you. The people that said, I'll ride or die for you. I'm not worried. I'm not talking about people. Stop bringing them up. It ain't about them. Because this army you have is all by yourself. You don't need no one for it but the Most High. You don't need a living soul. You don't need a living soul. Stop crying over that soldier. You have an army. Do you hear me? Stop crying over that soldier. You have an army. You have a job to do. You have a war to fight. Stop crying over that soldier that fell off the sidelines, that messed up. Stop crying over those people. You better move forward. Stop crying over one person. You have a whole army. Keep going in the fight. Keep moving forward. You got everything you need. Yes, Shauna, a faithful warrior. You have everything you need. I keep trying to get back to communication, but I'm staying here. It's something deeper about communication because I got everything I need. Come on, Graciana. You better say that. Come on, Smiles. Thank you, everyone that's being here. Oh my God, you're beautiful. Yes, Sim. Thank you, love. Thank you. I'm telling you, you have everything you need. Don't give up on the battlefield when you already won. Can you be Nate? I love you. Flow with it, right? Before we get to a place to understanding that communication is key, we got to understand who we are and how valuable we are first. Yes, real talk. God is good. Yes, is that you're here? Yes, it is, Melanin. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. Needed this, right? So I can't even get to a place to tell you, king and queens, about communication is key. Communication is key when you have to be able to know who you are to be able to communicate. You have to be able to understand who you are. Understand who is your father. Understand your value and your worth. Otherwise, you will never come to a place to communicate right, communicate great, communicate good. You will never come to a place like that if you don't understand your worth first. Because everyone you try to deal with, it ain't worth it for you to even start. But it is. Because your life depends on this. Your destiny depends on you living a happy life that has been promised you. Life and that more abundantly. Happiness, joy, peace, unconditional love. That life has been promised for you. You need good communication in that life. So it's not about them. It's about you. We don't value ourselves enough to sit there and actually try to communicate with somebody. Because we don't even recognize that it has to do with us directly. I need to learn how to communicate with people because I'm going to be dealing with a lot of people in this destiny that the Most High has for me. I got to learn how to communicate with people because I need to have patience, and that patience I'm going to need when I start dealing with these goals and these purposes and these desires that I want in my life that is going to be fulfilled in my destiny. I need this. It's not about them. They've been placed here to cultivate me. It's an extraordinary place when we could come to the point to recognize that life isn't about people. It took me 32 years to realize that. It's an extraordinary place, my king and queens. Thank you guys for all your taps and your gifts. I love you. It's an extraordinary place, king and queens, when you come to a point to recognize that life isn't about people. It's about you. Life is about you. Come on, Yogi. And thank you guys. It's about you. What do you mean? You're supposed to be selfish, Candy? You take everything you want? No, listen to what I'm saying. I love myself more so I could love people better. When I understand my worth and my value, I see the worth and value in others. I'm going to say that again for somebody in the back, all the way in the back. This is for you, love. I love myself more so I can love people better. Because when I see the value in me and the worth in me, then I see the value and worth in people. Stop giving all that you are and pouring out every single last bit of your energy into people that you love. Did you hear me? Stop pouring. LaDawn, hey love. Stop pouring every single little last bit of energy. You are on your deathbed and you're still giving out to the people that you love. At the end of the day, if they truly loved you, they wouldn't have allowed you to do it. And that part is deep. They wouldn't even allow you, seeing you dying, helping them they say, stop it, Candy. You need to take care of yourself. I love you too much to see you dying trying to help me. Why are we so confused? Why are we so lost? We love people so much. We love them literally, as the saying, to death. I love you to death. I'll die loving you and just forget about my whole self. But the people that really love you unconditionally, they won't dare to see you laying down dying for me. Girl, you better get up. Man, you better get up. King, you better get your ass up, and you better be something about yourself and get some strength, because I need you as you need me. You're not going to give me your last. You're going to go strengthen yourself, and then I'll be right here when you get back. I'll be right here when you get back. You better get up. You're not going to give me your last, because you need that. Be careful of those people that watching you in your deathbed, taking all you're giving. That's not love. That's loving with conditions. Love yourself more. Love yourself more. Thank you, Coco. I love you guys. Thank you, Strong. Thank you, King. Love yourself more. At the end of the day, you're worth it. You're worth it. Be around people that see your value. Already perfect. Come on, Jen. Be around people that see your value and see your worth. I ain't got time for this. It's your time. That's what we said. It's your time. It's your time to live a life that you're supposed to. It's your time to live that life that was promised to you. I didn't ask for any excuses. It's your time. Come on, Kool-Aid. If we can be transparent, I'm on my deathbed giving what I don't have. That's what it is. And that's the first thing we need to do, is recognize what we're doing. Seeing what we're doing. Seeing who's allowing us to do it. And we make the change. We make the change. Today, Kool-Aid, it starts with you. Today, it starts with you. Yakim, thank you, love. Today, it starts with you. I was drained. Thank you, Coco. Thank you, guys. I love you. Thank you for gifting me, everyone. You allow me to help people because you allow me to stay on here. I appreciate you. I was drained spiritually, no sleep in 1 week. Took one step, take my power back starting to yesterday. Yes, come on. Sports Freak, welcome forward, love. I love you. Today is our day. Yes, Yogi. Today is our day. Chef DJ, hey, love. Divine, hey, love. Slim, Mally. Today's your day. It's your time. It's your time. Be careful of the people that will show up to your funeral. They'll come up to your funeral and they'll be crying over your casket not because you're dead, but because you're not here anymore. They can't take from you anymore. These not are tears of sadness, but they're crying over your casket because they can't pull and leech from you anymore. That part. See you at your deathbed and still take. But you know what gets a little bit deeper than this? Here I'm getting off the scapegoat life. I might have to change this motivation to scapegoat life. I think that's what I'm going to label it because it's switched up somewhere along the lines. I'm telling you, this scapegoat life, this is what I'm talking about. We ain't living that scapegoat life. It's our time, but we're not going to live that scapegoat life no more. Because that same person that's leeching you at your deathbed, you're allowing them to do it. So you're responsible. We're going to it's our time, so we're going to take up some accountability right now. We're going to take up accountability for letting those people live in our life continuously and keep them around and let them leech us. We're stepping out. Enough is enough. Come on, Cash. We're stepping out of this scapegoat life. I'm never going to use a scapegoat again. I'm going to take responsibility for what's mine. Okay, you should have never been leeching in my life. I shouldn't have allowed you to leech in my life. My bad, my fault. Unless you get yourself together, then we will no longer be speaking. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you and goodbye. I'm not going to beat myself up over being in years of allowing somebody to leech me because I want to talk about a scapegoat. No, I'm stepping out of the scapegoat life. I'm putting my big girl panties on. I'm putting my big boy boxes on, and we're going to get to this. We're going to get to this work and get to this life that we deserve to be in. Right? That's what we're going to do. I'm stepping forward. I'm moving straight. Guess what? Oh, yeah, but we've been doing it for 10 years. No, actually, we wasn't doing it for 10 years. We was doing it for about 12 years, 30 days, 5 hours, and 2 minutes and 15 seconds. But guess what, baby? That 16 second, I got some revelation, and we ain't doing it no more. I want to apologize for allowing you to treat me that way, and I want to say I'm not allowing you to treat me like that anymore. So you will no longer be the scapegoat. I won't be your scapegoat, and I'll see you later. I love you, Phenomenal. Love you, Cotton Candy. Welcome forward, my queens. Come on, Kool-Aid. Sunshine. See, I need you. I love your name. Yes, Phenomenal. Welcome forward, my love. I'm not allowing it anymore. Come on, Shauna. I'm not allowing it anymore. I said it's my time, so now it's my time. I'm going to take some accountability of what I'm doing, and I'm going to disconnect from these relationships that are love with conditions. If you don't love me as much as I love me, then if you don't love yourself as much as I love myself, then you're not going to be connected to me. Because what it is at the end of the day, when someone is able to love you and someone's able to do these things for you, or take from you the way they do, it's because they don't love themselves. So now that you start loving yourself, you got to surround yourself with people that love themselves too. Otherwise, it will never work. And the communication will never be there because they just don't understand. You see what I'm saying? When you deal with people, come on now. When you deal with people, hey, Cash, thank you. You need to love yourself because you never understand. That's a part of communication. I understand that this person doesn't love themselves, so they won't understand anything that I do for me because I love myself more. They don't love themselves more, so they won't understand the things I do when I love myself more. Do you see that? And our communication will not work because they don't speak my language. They don't speak my language of self-love. So when I tell them I need to do something for me, they get upset and say, you don't love me. I asked you to do this. Why didn't you do that? You don't love me. You say you love me and you can't even do this for me. I'm telling you, I got to get myself together. I need some time with me. No, I asked you to take me to the airport. That's how I always do stuff for you. Whoa. We're speaking two totally different languages right now. You're speaking in a place that has love with conditions, and you're speaking in that place because you don't have self-love. You don't know the self-love language. There we go. You don't know the self-love language. That's why it's an issue to you when I say I got to get myself together. Communication is key. Communication has to deal with the person that you're talking to. I'm not going to get into that. You know what? I'm going to leave this motivation as the scapegoat life. And the next time we talk, I'll get into communication because we got to understand to get out of that scapegoat life to begin to walk into a place of good and right communication. Because I'll be here for a whole nother 2 hours talking about communication. So we'll do communication another time. But this right here, thank you, Miss Lowthorne. This right here, are you a speaker? Senna! I am the speaker for the people. I am a speaker for kings and queens. I am a servant of the people. Do you hear me, girl? Because I'm here for it. Yes, I am a servant for the people. You hear me? Yes, I'm a speaker of the people. They said, Candy, are you an advocate? Yes, I'm an advocate for people to believe in their better self, for people to believe and see them at their best, for people to see their value and worth. I'm an advocate for kings. I'm an advocate for queens because there's not enough of us out there. because we don't even do it for ourselves. That part. Candy. So I love you all. I love you guys so much. You guys have no idea. I'm telling you, I love you, love you, love you. Remember who you are. Be strong in who you are. Stand forward in who you are. It's your time. We're stepping out of that scapegoat life. We're not blaming anybody no more. We're taking charge. I said it. We're pulling up our big girl panties. We're pulling up our big boy boxes, and we are taking charge of our life. I don't care about no damn scapegoats. I don't care about the traumas that happen in my life. I'm taking charge and control over my life today. I know who I serve. I know who will make things expedited for me. It's not too late for me. I understand, and I am moving forward. Come on, One Eye. Yes. Sleepies. Cash, come on. I know that's right. Come on, I'm moving forward. I'm walking out of this scapegoat life, because this is not the life that has been called for me. There ain't no blessings in the scapegoat life, always pointing fingers because of traumas I went through. Whether they was controllable or uncontrollable, it doesn't matter. I'm stepping up out of this. I'm so much more worthy of a scapegoat life than this. I wasn't promised a life of the animals. Come on. I wasn't promised a life of the animals. I wasn't promised a life of the animals. I am a king and I am a queen, and it's not happening anymore. Yes, Nola, you heard that. I heard that in the spirit too. I'm not anymore. I'm moving forward. You won't catch me in a goat bin anymore. You won't catch me in a farm behind the house with the goats. I'm not living this scapegoat life no more. You're gonna find me in a house. You're gonna find me in a mansion. You're gonna find me in the master bedroom on the highest level of my house, because I am sitting high and I'm on a higher frequency than now. I'm not in the farm anymore with the ghosts. I'm stepping out of this scapegoat life and I'm going into the life and that more abundantly that was called for me. Yes. Yes, I love y'all. I do. You guys don't understand how much I love you. Come on, all the way up. Yes. My past is over. Your past is over, yeah, yeah, yeah. Your past is over, yeah, yeah, yeah. All things new. All things new, yeah, yeah. Your life is complete. So it's time that you follow me. Yes, as I'm moving, we're moving. As I'm moving, we're moving forward. Now you heard that, King and Queens? I'm moving, we're moving forward. Do you hear that? It said, I'm moving and you're moving. We're doing it together and we're moving forward. Do you hear me? You better believe it and you better do it, because it's yours. It's yours. Yes. Yay. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you and I hope that you got something from it. This is the purpose that I do these things, and I just want you to know how extraordinary you are. Remember that communication is key. Communication is everything. Exercise it in your life. Make sure that you use it healthy. Communication is key. So always remember that and understand that we need this to live and a life, and that more abundantly. A better life, a healthier life, a more positive life, a more happy life. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.